we've heard all about the tales of Europe's war. Now it's time to move on to the Pacific. This is the Pacific Blu-ray, brought to you courtesy of HBO Home Entertainment. Just to give you guys an idea. Now this one is a little bit large than most is obviously larger than most Blu-ray disc case. So I'm sorry if the camera will not pick up everything, but just to give you an idea of the slipcover right here, it pretty much does match the Band of Brothers Blu-ray in terms of what the slip was, except it contains like this little flap right here instead. But anyways, let's take this off. The tin in itself, very, very sturdy. It's kind of a hard metal, plastic hybrid, but plus also the words "the Pacific" are embossed a little bit, and the if you shine it within the light, if I can get it a little bit. If you shine it within the light just a little bit, it does have a certain gleam to it as well, kind of a shine, just like the Band of Brothers case did. Here's a side. The Pacific is embossed as well. Very interesting picture on the back, pretty beautiful. Kind of works with the interesting yellowish tint of gunmetal in a way, but just to open things up a little bit, I think I may have to take this, I'll have to take this off. Go from above. But, anyways, the inside revealed right here. What's exclusive to the Blu-ray, which is the enhanced viewing, which you talk about the Marines and everything, and the field guide that talks about certain events, within the Pacific and how the war went. But unlike Band of Brothers, this does come on 6 discs instead. The first 5, are devoted to the documentary, to the feature itself, and disc 6 is to the special features. I haven't seen all of them yet, but judging from, I sampled just a little bit of them, and I'll get to that review in a second. But here's the important notice that Warner always puts on their deal in their blues. HBO doing a little bit of shilling. Pacific soundtrack flyer. And the book. Set this right there for the time being. Now, here's the main difference, though, from the Pacific Blu-ray compared to the Saving Private Ryan Blu-ray with regards to the packaging. Saving Private Ryan had a little bit of a fold-out, kind of like an accordion-type packaging. This one, on the other hand, though, contains a book. Not necessarily a book, but more like a pack. So let me drop you guys back down here. Contains more so of a pack, if anything. We'll open this up because it's in there pretty tight. So there we go. That's underneath the pack. Solemn pictures in this, really solemn pictures. But the pack in itself, pretty huge considering it fit the entire tin. It's pretty much got the same play, same look. Credits this time at the bottom. So we open this up. Got this. Then we open that up from here, this side. You have disc 4. And then we'll take out the discs to see what the picture looks like. Five. 6, special features. Open this part up. 3. 2. And finally, number 1. picture, well, I mean the disc trays, that is, folds out to a bit of this wide shot. Very well done on Warner's part. And HBO's part, I mean, that is. So, let me reinsert everything back in here. Give me a second. But with regards to the program in itself, like I said, I did not manage to take a look at everything just yet because, once again, I've been busy reviewing Toy Story 3 and whatnot. Toy Story 3 and then looking at this, plus also there's a third that's going to be coming along the way later tonight if I get some time, but I'll save that for a surprise for you guys. It's nothing really major, but so reinserts back like this. Close the tin. And before I forgot to show you guys the back of the slipcover. My bad. Again, gives you the enhanced viewing, which is right there. Sorry, kind of a reflection a little bit. So there we go. Bit of a reflection, and it also contains a field guide towards some events that took place within this fight. And with regards to extras, you know, it has profiles on the real Marines that were in the Pacific, obviously. Making of the Pacific, you know, is about a good 30-minute documentary. And Anatomy of the Pacific War, though, is probably my favorite documentary of that. It'll take a good long while, so you can chew on it just for a second. And obviously the accolades, stunning and mesmerizing, to which I do agree. So. Then you slip it back on like this. And, oh, another thing too, before I do forget. When comparing the two between Band of Brothers and the Pacific, let's see, they are the same height, but when you turn them to the side a little bit, this will give you an idea of how they look on the shelf. The Pacific is about a good, I'd say, maybe a good half an inch, about a good half an inch smaller than Band of Brothers. But it really doesn't matter, though. They really complement each other on the shelf, though. They look really good. But just to give you an idea of how tall the other one is, the former especially is. So, but with this regard, picture-wise, obviously, can you expect anything less from Warner? Warner did a great job with this, especially, you know, their HBO division, you know, specifically is really spectacular. Let's see, the sound utilizes a DTS 5.1, which obviously sounds incredible. I don't know if it is as good as Band of Brothers, I mean, just yet, because Band of Brothers was pretty rockin', and as you guys know, that is my favorite Blu-ray, you know, that I partially own. And I know it's not a fair comparison to put the Pacific up against Band of Brothers, but let me reassure you, the sound and the extras are pretty much up to par with Band of Brothers. They're worthy successors. The only problem with the Pacific compared to Band of Brothers is its picture quality. Now, it's not horrible, okay? The outside shots and the wartime sequences are absolutely breathtaking, just like Band of Brothers was. And it also contains a little bit more light than Band of Brothers as well, which does, you know, increase some livelihood, you know, to the picture. The only problem, though, with the Pacific is that it has a lot of indoor scenes that revert, like, back to the city or anything like that. Anytime they go out of Asia, out of the Pacific, and head back to the United States or anything, that's when the picture kind of starts to settle just a little bit less. I mean, it's nothing, you know, major or anything like that, but it is still it is really kind of a comparison in shots in a way. But it's due to that, maybe that one flaw, though, that I'd have to say. I'd have to give Band of Brothers the picture nod on this one, and so. But regardless, though, you get 6 discs along with Band of Brothers. Sorry about that screw up. And you also get a great sound quality. You get a great, a great piece in itself. And the extras, will hold you well, especially if you're a World War II historian like my friend here and everything. So, but otherwise else, I would definitely buy this for the holidays. Ladies, if you're looking to buy this for your husbands or your boyfriends or anything, I'm pretty sure he would most definitely love this. Any historians should definitely pick this one up. And anyone, who loves their home theater should definitely pick this one up as well. It is a true successor to Band of Brothers. And overall, I would give the picture probably about maybe a 4.5. I hate giving 0.5s, but I'd give it a 4.5. Sound gets a 5, extras get a 5. So, otherwise else, hope that works, guys. Take care of yourself. See ya.